Good morning, this is Alamon, and welcome back to Ulm Gone Mild. We are in this epic battle here, which we were just about to win. They only have one unit of cavalry on the field right now, but they're being reinforced by a 29 stack with what appears to be full morale. So I don't think that we're actually going to win this battle, but we may as well let it happen, I think. We could flee, but just in the off chance that somehow... No, we're collapsing. Although our guy did just roll a 9, which is nice. And another 9. Huh, how about that? Now a 1. Alright, let's... Fleeing to Venetia, that makes absolutely no sense. Also, it makes no sense that that belongs to Hungary. I know that Mantua was eating up the Venetians. I had no idea that Hungary had actually taken over the capital. That's actually amazing. That's worth a lot of loot. Well, we got to try to keep our army together. I'm still a little bit afraid that they're going to siege us up, but it looks like, again, that they are content to just ransack Ansbach for now. Oh, hey, this is a different tooltip. With 4,000 men awaiting recruitment... Our manpower pool cannot grow to be... Oh, no, I see. No, that's just because I'm building units right now. Okay, so we are fine. Let's go to Tyrol. I mean, Ulm is actually fairly defensible, but when they have a 42 stack, really nothing is going to help. I have to be ready to... cancel a unit's production if it looks like they're going to march on Ulm. Oh, no, now they are on Ulm. Well, here is my grand army. Oh, Austria, what have you done? Austria, you fool. So, what's the big picture here? Yeah. So they outnumber us in every single type of unit. Every type of land unit, anyway. Hansa wants to peace out, and Denmark has their war goal. They've occupied Hamburg, so that means that Denmark is not accepting peace with the Hansa. That's a nice little fleet. 2 heavies. Although a lot of transports as well. I don't think that they're going to win, but it's also not an inland sea. So, it's possible Aragon could win, but I kind of doubt it. I guess I can actually click in and see it. They do have a higher fleet positioning, and they're rolling really well. 113 versus 122. No, they've lost one of their heavies. I don't think that they can win this. Although they are losing ships about the same rate. But no, just... These guys are all combat ships now, except for the one transport, and these guys only have 2 combat ships. Oh, they actually did win the battle. That's cool. They captured a couple ships. So, we have how many defenders? Oh, actually, a fair number. Yeah, we had enough time to build up our garrison possibly the whole way. So that's good at least. Oh, man. Well, they're obviously not going to annex me. I mean, I'm not even in coring range of anyone. Nobody would want to vassalize me either, I don't think. So I think we should be safe. I don't think this is going to be game over. But this will be the first time that our capital's been sieged down. And of course, it's our only province, too. We already had high war exhaustion. And quite low prestige. What am I looking for? Yeah, so this is going to be horrible. Yeah, we'll take the inflation, because we lose inflation automatically. Who are you? Flemish separatists. Okay, well, that's the last thing that Austria needed. I guess I should be using my dudes to do stuff and things. Are any of you near... Okay, Muscovy's actually near piecing out. What can I do to you? Oops, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I had a little interruption there. So this is meaningless, I'm pretty sure, this percentage thing. Looks like these guys are probably pretty close to revolting, if that number means anything at all. Can't really see, but that would be really expensive to support. We're not getting any money right now. Well, what we could do, at least, is sabotage reputation, and maybe do that to Denmark as well. I don't know if that's going to help a single solitary thing, but we'll do it. Ah! They've relieved our capital, which means that recruitment can continue. I think what we want to do is move what army we do have back up to Ulm. Alright, they've pieced out Ansbach. I'm actually really surprised. No, hold on. There they go. He'll be there in the 23rd. Yeah. Well, I don't want them to be stack wiped, so we just have to cancel unit production, and then we at least don't lose the manpower. Well, that tiny reprieve was nice while it lasted, at least. And at least it reset the siege progress. Okay, there we go. War is over. Saved by the bell. Okay, we need, yeah, a few more infantry and a cannon. So we lost a bit of money. But money's not everything. Let's mothball that fort. Army maintenance back through the floor. Speed 5. And hopefully Austria will be able to deal with their separatists. I certainly can't. Oh, I already... Well, you know, we have some queued up. I think I can just cancel the next regiments. Yeah, let's do it this way. I'm not 100% sure if that changes the things. That changes the cost. It might be that the cost updates automatically. There we go. No, we don't want Defender of the Faith, although it's nice to know that we're back over 500 gold. All of our Monarch points are down in the pits, which is okay for the moment. So now we're just waiting for the last cannon to be built. Our manpower is low, but that's acceptable. Of course, we're in minimum maintenance, so we're not reinforcing our somewhat depleted regiments right now. So Austria is in yet another war now, just against Mainz and Bohemia, and you guys are against a few others. Yeah, so Austria, you should call me into this war. I have an army. I mean, I'd kind of like to help you, although if you don't have an army, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, our stuff's ticking down. I see, because of Honored Alliance fought to the end. Yeah, those kinds of modifiers are just going to keep ticking down. Not enough to bring us under plus 100, though. So as long as they don't fabricate a claim on us and become domineering, I think we should stay okay. So is it possible that we would want a manufactory here? Local goods produced plus 1, that'll cost 379. Goods produced. Yeah, I see. Quite a lot of war exhaustion, actually, that we do want to have tick away. Okay, let's promote this guy, or not promote, just re-elect. Let's take him off from being a general. So this is really going to make our military power surge. Yeah, I mean, that's getting pretty close to the theoretical maximum. Which would be, what, 3 plus 6 is 9, 10, 12, 13, I guess 14 would be the most that a Monarch point could possibly tick up. So we are saving this slot for the university, but I still just kind of want to take a peek at stuff. So This would be nice, actually, the regimental camp. I mean, it's a bit expensive, but we're a one-province minor, and so every bit of force limit is good. Actually, you know what? It's hitting me right now. I could be declaring war on Memmingen. So you are... Yeah. We have no diplomats to send. Let's bring these guys back. And let's pump up our army maintenance. So right now, Austria... Oh, they're not in the war anymore. That was the perfect opportunity, and I wasted it. Alright, never mind. I'm not happy about that. Let's, you know what? Let's just leave the army maintenance up for a moment. Just to reinforce... I'm not happy about that either. This is such an expensive event. I guess losing the stability is not that terrible in this case because we have full religious unity. What am I looking for? Here we go. Although lack of Republican tradition, yeah, no, never mind. Let's just say it's too expensive. That's going to hurt our income quite a bit. But of course, we do have quite a war chest. I mean, 500 ducats can go pretty fast when you are really desperate in a war. But it's definitely better than having no war chest at all. So we do have military access. We have granted military access. I'm just trying to take stock here. We have lost our admin advisor. Ship costs. Well, yeah, that's going to be game over for Ulm. No ships. Manpower modifier would actually be really nice right now. Discipline's always good, but... Yeah, let's take the manpower guy. Let's see, what's the next idea here? Land maintenance modifier, that'll be great. Naval force limit, completely useless. Garrison size, yeah, that's probably nice. Assuming that means that the enemy needs a larger army to successfully siege things. That is quite nice. Land attrition, minus 10%, doesn't matter that much, but the real important thing there is the capstone there, getting the land force limit modifier plus 50%. You know, I hadn't actually thought about this, but that land attrition minus 10%, which is presumably multiplicative, because if it were just additive, that would be ridiculous. You'd, like, never get attrition. That must be so that you can field, you know, larger armies, rather than just dealing with the issue of going through low supply limit provinces. Because that's the whole idea with quantity ideas, yeah. The trial, well, of course we give the trial. Yeah, I hate this event. I think it used to be a little worse than this, though. Let's just take that. That was funny. It was like, hey, you can take it. Nope, never mind. So Austria's in no wars. Yeah, let's gain the church power again. This seems to actually tick up pretty fast. All right, we will now take the development cost because I think that's the last thing we can take. Ah, achievement unlocked. This is my faith. I did it again, didn't I? I fired him. I mean, I know that this is a door. I just wish it were a big red X. Because I keep doing this. Don't need reinforced speed. Don't really need morale. Discipline guy is okay. And he's a little cheaper than the other ones because he's a little older. We have the +1 diplomatic relations. Our military tech must be like bottom, you know, bargain bin prices now. Yeah, 496, so over 100 as a discount. But of course, we're just falling further and further behind. There are people out there that have Tech 12 already. Yeah, okay, obviously we're going to take the prestige here. It's actually starting to look more healthy. We've been negative, I think, most of the game. And that affects things like relations over time, morale, aggressive expansion impact, spy defense, mercenary cost. Okay, the mercenary cost thing, that does hurt a little bit. Most of these don't really matter for our current playthrough, though. So that's good, at least. When you're expanding, low prestige hurts. But when you're not expanding, a lot of those malices don't really affect you. Eradicate the heretics. Oh, right. Oh, I thought that said Austria for a second. Also because the flag looked a little bit like the Austrian flag, with the red and the white. It would be great if Austria would convert. Let's actually take a look at the religious map mode, and it doesn't look like that much has changed around us. It looks like all of the excitement's been in northern Germany. Although, of course, over here, this is Austrian land. Not Brabant itself, but all the land around it there. By the way, this is a pretty weird Austria. I mean, it stretches from basically English Channel to the Adriatic, mostly as a snake. No alliances, although it kind of pains me to do that because Ansbach is also Protestant. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ansbach. Rules are rules. Yeah, we're going to keep this guy at least one more time, possibly even 2 more times, especially because we at least were able to boost our Republican tradition from the trial event. And 89 is not that bad. Yeah, I think we probably are going to re-elect him another time. I mean, he's only, what, 40-something? 46. Yeah, I think we could afford to do it one more time. Of course, it gets diminishing returns once they hit 6 skill points in one area, because instead of getting a net of +3 points, you only get a net of +2 points. But still good. Still good. Alright, yeah, it's always better to press the issue here. Triangle trade, okay. Doesn't really matter. You know, we're gaining Diplo power slow enough that I don't think that there's much reason to hold off on getting techs. Even the naval maintenance thing normally gives me pause because I think, well, it's just going to cost me money if I take the tech early. But we have no ships, so may as well keep up a little bit. Okay, potentially gain a stability. I think we might want to spend the admin. It's going to be expensive, but 175 for 2 stability is a bargain. Let's do it. Of course, we're only gaining, what, 5 admin power. Did our... No, we have... Okay, that's right. We have a military guy. I thought for a moment that we had an admin advisor. Well, we are definitely climbing up the pole there. Yearly prestige +1 is going to be great. How many ideas does Austria have? 13 versus our 19, yeah. I bet that we are right around the head of the pack when it comes to the number of ideas we have. Yeah, so France has 17. These Italian states tend to get up there pretty quickly, but only 13 there. 17 for Mantua. Yeah, so we might have more ideas than anyone else in the world right now. Of course, I've been very aggressive with getting our ideas up. Alright, well, as I mentioned, I did have a little interruption in the middle of this episode, so my timer's not going to be accurate, but I think it's about time to end this episode. So hope to see you in the next one. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the grayskin bite. Bye-bye.